Hello, everyone. Good morning. As part of the today's session, I just want to write down a code that will print all the values from the text fields. So basically, if there are in these text fields, if you have entered these many values, okay, these many values are there in your text field. I need to write down a program that will get all these values from the text field and print those values here in this particular console. Where in which what I'm doing means I'm not writing down the code that it will enter all the values. I have written a code that will enter only one value into the first text field and rest of the values let us enter manually. So here the first value it entered as a Surendra. The second value I'm entering as a Jugannatham, and the third value I'm entering Libby, and the fourth value I'm entering libby.com. I have entered all the desired values right now. And my requirement is I need to get a value from that particular text fields. So here, PO app.text fields. Let me see how many text fields are there. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 different text fields are there. Okay. So here what I am doing right now means dot element bound by its index 1 or element bound by its index 0. We know that value is a command using which it will get the value from that particular text field, and the value that we have in the 0th index is Surendra. Surendra got retrieved. For suppose if I change this element bound by index to 1, and if I hit it, the value is Jagannatham. If I change the index to 2 and hit it, libby.com. And if I change the index to 3, the libby. All the values are got printed down to the console. Whichever the values are there, all those values are got retrieved by my program. So here, this is a secure text field. This is not a text field. That's the reason it's not retrieving. Okay, perfect. Now I understood that element bound by index using which dot value command we are retrieving it. Hence, what I am doing right now means I can use a for loop. So here, what I am doing means app dot text fields. Okay, and dot account. Dot account is a method which will get how many text fields are there in that particular screen. And I am storing it in a let count text fields, or I can say text fields count is equal to, it's up to your wish, whichever the way you want to define. And right now for I from 0 to, okay, 0 to count in this particular text fields. I want to run this particular for loop from 0 to I in this particular, okay, from 0 to in this particular one. And here, as part of the syntax for I in 0 to last value, what you need to do here, app dot text fields. So here, app dot text fields dot element bound by its index as an I dot value. Directly I can print that information. Directly I can print that particular information. That's it. So what I'm doing right now means, let me add a debug point prior to this, kill the current execution, and let me run it in a debugging mode. The reason is I haven't written any code to enter the values into the text fields. Whenever the breakpoint comes into the picture, I will enter those values there. So the Surendra is there here, Jagannatham is there, and Libby is there, and here Libby.com is there, and here learn by yourself. So I have entered these values, guys. Now, when I run my program this time, if you observe, see here, all the values are got retrieved, and it should print all those values to the console. See, something got a fail. Let us see the reason behind the failures. Okay, let us see the reason behind the failures. So here, if you observe, it's related to an index exception itself. If you see right now, Surendra, Jagannatham, Libby.com, and as well as a learn by yourself, all the values are got retrieved and it printed down to the console. These are the desired values. So if you can reduce the for loop count by -1, automatically it will fix that particular issue. Or else I can say instead of this account, if I change it to a defined value as a 5, And now when I run my program this time, see this. So that's definitely related to the index itself. That's the reason it got a failed. So it entered Surendra. Let me enter Jagannatham Libby here. Libby.com. Learn by yourself. I just entered it. Now, when I run my program this time, it retrieved all those values and all those values got a printed down to the console. See here where it is, why it is getting failed that we will see. But here, all these values got a printed down to the console. Okay, and it's having an issue with the next text field. The last text field that I'm giving it out over here, it's having an issue with that particular last text field. Okay, that's fine. Maybe if I give it the index as a 4, that's fine. So as said that the issue is with the indexes itself, it's getting these many count, and for the other objects, it's not getting the count. That's the reason it's having an issue and it's getting failed there. Okay, so here, Surendra, Jagannatham, Libby.com. Learn by yourself. See here, let me execute this program this time and see this time. Okay, that's it. All the values are got retrieved and it got a printed down to the console. So this is the way how exactly we can execute it. The reason why it got a failed earlier is we are iterating it on a count and those many values are not there. That's the reason it got a failed. But as we have a defined the counter to 4, it will execute it successfully. This is the way how can we retrieve all the values using a for loop and print them to the console. Okay, done the deal. Thank you. Bye-bye.